So, you know, 20 years ago, in 1999, we had an individual in our program, Cory Sram, and he was unbelievable. And him and I saw eye to eye. That was important. You know, he's a little guy like me, but you know, it's not the size of the dog in fight, but the size of fighting the dog, and that was Cory. And Ryan here, his best friend's gonna talk about him because he knew him better than anybody. And also I got Coach Schwab here who gave Cory a nickname. What was that nickname you gave him?
Cory Bam Bam Shram.
Bam Bam Shram. So, okay, Ray, you're up.
First and foremost, I wanted to thank everyone for allowing me to be here today. On behalf of myself, my family, the Schram family, Cory was a huge part of all of our lives and a huge part of Aquinas Institute. Athletics in general to him were some of the biggest parts of his life, and I can just speak from experience. I know how important Aquinas Institute is to me and to my family. I am very lucky to say that I was a third-generation Aquinas graduate, and this little guy that stands right here in front of me is Cory Daniel Dwyer. He'll be the fourth-generation Dwyer to go to this wonderful school, and as you know, he bears my best friend's name, so he's very proud of that as well. Like I said, I didn't want to take up too much of your time because I know how hard everyone's worked all season long to get ready for this big night and how much hard work has gone into it, and I can only imagine how excited all of you are to get out there. I just wanted to share a couple stories about how my experience came to be here at Aquinas. As I mentioned, my father went here, my uncles went here. My brother was actually a freshman in '93, I believe, when Ali fought. Was that when Ali?
Yeah, 94.
Was it 94?
Yep.
So that was my first time coming anywhere near the school. I came and I remember just the awe of being here when Muhammad Ali walked in, and how amazing the magic that was in the air that night. And I don't know about you, but I hope you're all very proud to be a part of this program and to be coached by such an amazing person. I don't know about you, but how many people can say that they're being coached by someone that shadowboxed Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer that ever lived? That's pretty special, and there's not too many people that can say that. I know that's a very proud moment in Coach's life, and as you can see by all the memorabilia that's all around, it's a huge part of the history of this program. So that year, my brother was fighting. He fought Todd Jamakowski to a very good fight, and believe it or not, at the time my sister's boyfriend Chris Baldwin was here fighting one of the heavyweight bouts. I can't remember who he fought, but it was one of the absolute most hard-fought battles I'd ever seen. And going on 2 years later, I was a freshman, and when I first met Cory, I'm not sure if they still do it or not, but there's a football camp that they host prior to double sessions starting for the football team, and that's where I was lucky enough to meet this gentleman to my left. This is John Way. He's another classmate of Cory's and also one of my other best friends as well as Cory's. We all met that week where we did our football camp, and we've all been best friends ever since. Obviously, the only one that's missing now is Cory, but what we do have is all of the memories that we cherish and the memories that we made. And the older that I get, and I'm now married with 3 kids and a career and a lot less free time, so I don't get to share stories with Kurt and Wendy and my friend here as often as I'd like. But that's why I was so honored and blessed and happy to be able to come in here and share some time with the young student athletes, because it's so important to continue that legacy, not only of Cory, but of the program and the history of athletics and excellence that is this program. I know one of Wendy's fears right after Cory passed was, you know, she pulled me aside and she's just, I'm really worried that as time passes that people will forget. And I've told Wendy time and time again, every time I have the blessings of spending time with their family, that Cory will never be forgotten. And it's opportunities like this to share his stories and talk about all the things that he achieved that allow us to really reflect. So that being said, just to talk a little bit about his accolades, obviously he was a 4-year boxer here at the program. I believe 2-time fighter of the night.
Yeah.
Is that correct? His 2 last fights against Scott Emery, his junior and senior year, 2 of the most epic battles I've witnessed in a boxing ring, whether it be amateur, professional, or otherwise. 2 of the most amazing fights fought by 2 just amazingly hard-fought, dedicated athletes. Just to give you an idea of how seriously Cory took his athletics, I can remember sitting in study hall with him a week or so leading up to the fight, and he's telling me how he's got to go to the doctors to take care of his nose. I'm like, Cory, what the heck are you talking about? He's like, I'm a bleeder, man. I'm a bleeder. And he hated the fact that if he got punched one single time, I know you remember this, his nose would start bleeding, and he hated that. So he went and he got his nose cauterized each week before the fight to to try to stem some of that bleeding, you know? So that's how seriously dedicated he took his craft. That's how seriously he wanted to do well, how seriously he wanted to excel at everything that he did. Part of what makes Cory so special is how he approached life. He was a very, very focused, very dedicated individual. He was dedicated to his family, first and foremost. He was dedicated to his friends. I can speak that from experience, as well as John Way here to my left. We are blessed to have known him. He was very dedicated, first and foremost, to his studies. What Cory was most proud of coming out of Aquinas was how well he did in school. And he was lucky enough to go to Hartwick and go on to have a great time there as well. He was also dedicated to taking care of his body and to his athletics. As you can see, obviously, he was a four-time boxer here, four-year boxer. He started off his freshman year at the football program as one of our fifth quarter warriors. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of like the game after the game for freshman football. So he went from that to being a key piece in our state championship team in the fall of '98. So the reason I say that is anyone that feels that you have a challenge, or maybe you're a little bit smaller, or maybe you're a little bit slower, or maybe you're not as strong as the person that you're going to be fighting, or the person that's lined up against you, don't ever let that be something that holds you back. Don't ever let that discourage you from trying to reach your goals, because I can tell you what, Cory sure never did. He was all of 5'5", 150 pounds, soaking wet, and that's being kind. I know our college football programs added about 3 inches and 20 pounds. Cory always really enjoyed that. So just to continue on, so he was obviously a key piece to our state championship run in '98. Great boxing career. He went on to be a 4-year starter at Hartwick College. It is a premier Division III football program down in Oneonta, where he rewrote more records than I can ever remember. He was a 4-year starter, as I mentioned, 27 interceptions. Let me repeat that one more time. 27 career interceptions in college. For those of you who are doing some quick math, that's a little over 6 interceptions a year. He got no respect from opposing quarterbacks because of his height and because of his size, and they loved to come at him and attack him, and they paid the price for that more times than not. Funny story about that, I was actually a linebacker for St. John Fisher when Cory and the Oneonta and the Hartwick Hawks rolled into town, and they kicked our butt all over the football field, and I think I forgot what team I was on at one point because Cory picked off my quarterback right in front of me on the sideline. The next thing I know, I'm like jumping up and down and hooting and hollering and cheering for the wrong team. It took me a week or two to smooth that over with our quarterback, but I made up for it. So like I said, Cory, the quote that Coach opened up with really sums it up. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Everyone always doubted Cory because of his size, and he took great pleasure in proving those people wrong. Cory had a lot of confidence, and there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, and Cory wasn't cocky. He was very confident in his abilities as both a human being, as a student, and as an athlete. So, like I said, thank you so much for allowing me to be here and give you a few pearls of wisdom. I can tell you, like I said at the beginning, how blessed I am to have been a part of this great program and this great school, and how happy I am to eventually send the next generation to this great school, because I know this guy's pumped up. And that being said, I wanted to leave everyone here today with a little quote that's one of my favorites, and I know Coach shares the same admiration for this quote as well. And I think this is really applicable to not just sports, athletics, but applicable to life as a whole. It's a quote called "The Man in the Arena." It's written by Teddy Roosevelt. So bear with me. For those of you, I know it might be a shock to some, but I did not do well in public speaking class here at Aquinas. So please bear with me as I get through this. All right. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, but where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither knew victory nor defeat. Sorry that's a little wordy, but I feel very strongly about that quote, and I think, like I said, it bears a lot of credence to what we're all about as people, and what we're trying to achieve each and every day. As I tell people at my at my work and my family and my young kids. Try to be a better person each and every day. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to go and do great things. All right, so best of luck to each and every one of you tonight. Once again, thank you so much on behalf of myself, my family, friends, Kurt and Wendy Schramm. Best of luck, and God bless, and go out there and have some fun, okay?
This together for you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes. Oh, yes.
So Cory was successful as an athlete, and he was a really good basketball player. I don't know if you know his coach.
Oh, yeah.
So he tried out for the basketball team when he was a freshman, and he didn't make it. And he came home and said, I didn't make it. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And, he really didn't say anything else. I said, do you think it was your size? And he never wanted to, win it. I don't know, So he, next day he went to school. He came home. He said, Mom, I joined the boxing team. And that was it. He never looked back. And as you know, he was pretty successful boxing.
Oh, yeah. There lost my game. That's right.
So there's always something better. Don't give up.
All right, so thank you all for being here, and have a great night. We'll get them, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jim Cassidy. I'm here with my two colleagues, Dan Cassidy and Joe Pantaleo. We're here at the 87th Mission Bouts here at Aquinas High School. What an incredible history that this school has and the Mission Bouts have. It goes back 87 years. It's the longest running high school boxing program in the nation. In fact, the only other one that's close to it is the one at Archbishop Moeller in Cincinnati, and they've only been around for 13 years, but they become very competitive, and they actually box with Aquinas here a couple weeks before the Mission Bouts takes place. So we're very excited to have this great night here in Rochester once again. It's one of the great events that takes place not only at Aquinas, but in the city of Rochester. And tonight's show, we're going to have 10 bouts. We're going to have several young people which are going to be fighting and are going to be with us for many years. They've been training for several weeks, training very hard. And tonight's program is especially eventful because it was 25 years ago tonight, or this show, that Muhammad Ali came here for the opening of this great facility, the Wegmans Napier Gym. And so that's always been a great lasting impression on the city, but also on Aquinas and the kids that went here to have the great Ali come here and open up this facility that we're going to have this event on tonight. Another great thing that's going to take place is we're going to be honoring and celebrating the memory of one of the great fighters here in Rochester at the Mission Bouts, and that was Cory Sram. And Cory was just a special and incredible athlete, a true Aquinas man, and his first love was always athletics.
He was in the middle of the ring, and his brother,
a 4-year member of the Aquinas boxing team. Cory was drawn to the ideals of self-discipline, hard work, and self-confidence.
I'm not sure
instilled in him by his boxing coaches. An excellent boxer. Cory was voted Freshman Fighter of the Night in 1996 and received the Fight of the Night award in 1998. In his senior year, Cory was the first recipient of the Muhammad Ali Boxing Award. The boxing coaches felt that Cory would set a benchmark that all other future boxers could only hope to achieve.
Cory also had a lifelong love of football and was a 4-year member of the Aquinas football team. Despite his diminutive size of 5 feet 4 inches and 140 pounds, Cory played wide receiver and defensive back. In his senior year, he was a TV10 Scholar Athlete, received a Most Outstanding Player award, and was a key member of the first Aquinas State Championship football team. Cory was aggressively recruited by Hartwick College, where he received an academic scholarship. He remained a starter for his entire 4-year college football career. A team captain, Cory left Hartwick as one of the most decorated football players in the program's history. Cory was honored in his junior year as a third-team All-American by Football Gazette, and in 2000 was named Hartwick's Most Outstanding Male Athlete. As a freshman, Cory was selected ECAC Rookie of the Year. He left Hartwick with an incredible program record of 25 interceptions and 57 pass breakups. His 204 career tackles ranked him 9th in the Hartwick all-time list.
Man, that's amazing, Joe. That's amazing. What an incredible athlete, high school and college.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Cory graduated from Hartwick in 2003 with a bachelor's degree in business management. Upon graduation, Cory remained at Hartwick as an assistant football coach for the 2003 season. In 2004, Cory obtained a job with a company providing a food service at the 2004 Olympics in Athens. Just 9 days after arriving in Greece on July 16th of 2004, Cory tragically was struck and killed by a speeding driver.
Yeah, that broke everybody's heart, but we're here to honor this great athlete here, Aquinas athlete. And while at Hartwick College, Cory's number 33 was retired at the start of the 2004 season, and in 2005, a memorial overlooking the football field was built in his honor. In 2008, Cory was unanimously inducted into the Hartwick College Athletic Hall of Fame. At Aquinas Institute, the Cory Sram Memorial Scholarship was established in 2004, providing tuition assistance to Aquinas upperclassmen who display loyalty to the ideals and values of the Aquinas Institute and the determination to achieve academic excellence while participating in Aquinas athletics. I know you can appreciate that, Joe, being an educator.
Yes, an athlete and a scholar. Cory was inducted into the Aquinas Institute Hall of Fame in 2009. He was again honored as a Hall of Fame inductee in 2011 when the entire 1998 New York State Championship Aquinas football team was honored, making Cory an Aquinas Institute Hall of Fame double inductee.
Wow. Amazing.
This year would have been Cory's 20th high school reunion. And because of his great winning smile and the ability to lift the spirits of everybody around him, his work ethic and his positive attitude and ability to overcome adversity, it continues to inspire everybody that knew him. It's only fitting that this year's Mission Bouts are dedicated to the memory of Cory Sram.
You know, early in 2004 at the Mission Bouts, I was doing the broadcast here, and all of a sudden this young boy comes up to me, very familiar face. He goes, "Hey, Mr. Cassidy, Cory Sram, do you remember me?" And I went, "How could I ever forget Cory Sram?" But the thing about Cory is one of his great things that he loved was a Mark Twain quote in which he said, and this is the way he performed too, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog." And that definitely sums up the great athleticism and personality of Cory Sram.
Absolutely.
So true.
This year we continue to see a lot of young women and young boxers join the program. Again, this year about 52% of the team was female, and 25 of our team doesn't even graduate until 2021, giving us a few more years with these athletes. The program starts off in November, right after Thanksgiving, where the team practices 2 times a week up until Christmas, and then 6 out of 7 days from January until now. It's quite a compliment from the athletes, families, and the coaches, and it's worth every minute to see these athletes grow, learn, and become leaders. So proud of all of them. The dedication that these parents come, they're right here to support the kids, the coaches, 6 out of 7 days a week to put on the show that all comes down to tonight. It's truly amazing.
You can feel the participation and the parents that are here, and the coaches.
Oh yeah,
It's a team effort for sure.
it is. Yeah. Once we get going here, I'm gonna point out the coaches here and stuff. You know, we got some very dedicated alumni, which always stick around and help out in the later years and stuff with the next group of kids that's coming on. So we'd like to thank our officials and thanks the coaches. In the red corner tonight is going to be Dylan Cup, He's a graduate from 2013. Also Henry Keister, one of the great fighters in Rochester, in Aquinas, a 4-time champion here at Aquinas. He's a graduate of 2009. He's going to be working the red corner. Of course, the head coach is Dominic Arioli, class of 73, and Katia Chapin. Two great people that have just put in hundreds of fights. I read recently that Dominic has actually coached over 500 Mission Bout fights, and Katia has coached over 100 Mission Bout fights. So what a great coaching staff we got here. And the blue corner coaches are also going to be Tom Forinella from the class of 2011, and also James Graham.
Now, head coach Dom Arioli was a Mission Bouts champion.
Yeah, Dom was one of the great fighters, and he's another guy who hung on with the program, and I think he's been with this thing for 27, 28 years and stuff. So he's done so much dedication and amazing. Dom is a guy that I've known for so long, and he always loved boxing. He was totally engrossed in the Mission Bouts, and there couldn't be a better person that could be the head coach of Aquinas Boxing and more successful than Dom Arioli.
Yeah, very dedicated man.
Our ring announcer tonight is Brendan McDaniel. Brendan is one of the teachers here at Aquinas, and we're very happy to have Brendan going to be giving the introductions in the ring and getting our show going here momentarily. We'd also like to do a shout out while we can to the officials and judges. We have Tom Kelly, who's a class of 2004, Mike Quinlan, the class of 1995, Katia Chapin, which we call Coach Cat, Kevin Keister, who I've already said, one of the great fighters here at Aquinas history, and Dr. Anthony Rickey, class of 76. You may recall in the past we've talked of Dr. Rickey. He also contributes with mouthpieces for the fighters. And he was a 4-time Aquinas champion. Went on to Notre Dame and was a 4-time Bengals champion at the University of Notre Dame. So quite an amazing man. And here he is sitting at ringside helping these kids out. That's what I mean about great support at this amazing high school.
High achiever.
Also, we'd like to, this is going to be our senior farewell. We have these young students that are on the boxing team that are going to be graduating this year. So this would be their last year. We got Brittany Dam, Nick Anacino, Yazmina Chambers, Sarah Grout, Sam Leonardo, and Frankie Tavia. Of course, Sam Leonardo and Frankie Tavia, they've been great anchors here of the boxing program for the past 4 years. And we'd also like to remember...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
we'll
to
get back
Aquinas
to that.
Institute in the 87th Mission Bouts.
And now Brendan McDaniel.
This year, we continue to see a lot of young women and young boxers join this historic program. Again, this year, 52% of the team are females, and we have 25 boxers on our team that don't graduate until 2021, giving us a few more years to develop these athletes. This program starts off in November, right after Thanksgiving, where we practice 2 times a week until Christmas, then 6 out of 7 days a week from January until tonight. It is quite a commitment from our athletes, the athletes' families, and the coaches. It is worth every minute to see these athletes grow, learn, and become leaders. We're very proud of them all. And now, please join me and welcome your 2019 boxers ringside, led by bagpiper Glenn Johnson, Aquinas, class of 1973.
tremendous ovation here for these young fighters of the 87th Mission Bouts.
They look ready.
Honey, you're beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Our opening prayer tonight will be led by first-year boxer Nick Anacino.
Please extend your right hand over the boxers. There, the boxer's prayer. I ask you not for victory or somehow that secret, but only for protection and courage to be strength, not to conquer, but just as I'll fight well. Prove myself a sportsman at the football. I ask you curse the suffering, that I should suffer pain. I'll offer it for all my sins, so that it won't be in vain. And if perhaps it cuts me in the bright red blood I see, I ask that I'll remember the blood you shed for me. I need you in my corner, but likewise in the order, so that I'll remember my opponent is my brother. And I'll pray that you'll protect us from injuries severe, that will give the fans a value in every cause and cheer. And make each single act of either one be fair, so that know who the victor and the glory both can share. And if by chance he floors me on the canvas I should meet, big sign lifts I read, please help me to my feet. Then should a little glory somehow fall on me, please help me remember that I owe it all to you. Please help me to go the distance through rounds with danger right, not only in the boxing ring, but in the larger ring of life. So I ask you not for victory, for somehow that seems wrong, but only for protection and the courage to be shown. Strengthen my body, so I'll fight well. The referee will raise my hand and judgments on the bell. St. Thomas Aquinas,
Pray for us.
St. Joseph,
Pray for us.
St. Basil,
Pray for us.
and the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Thank you very much, Nick. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. The anthem tonight will be sung by Kate McAuliffe, class of 2019, and Nick Novellin, class of 2020. Thank you, Nick and Kate. As tradition at Aquinas, please join in as we sing the alma mater.
Yeah.
Great job by Nick and Kate. Tonight we have a special dedication to an incredible athlete, a true Aquinas man, Cory Sram. Cory's first love was always athletics. A 4-year member of the Aquinas boxing team, Cory was especially drawn to the ideals of self-discipline, hard work, and self-confidence, instilled in him by his boxing coaches. An excellent boxer, Cory was voted Freshman Fighter of the Night in 1996 and received Fight of the Night Award in 1998. In his senior year, Cory became the first recipient of the Muhammad Ali Boxing Award. The boxing coaches felt that Cory would, quote, set a benchmark that all other future boxers could only hope to achieve. Cory also had a lifelong love of football and was a 4-year member of the Aquinas football team. Despite his diminutive size at 5 feet 4 inches and 140 pounds, Cory played wide receiver and defensive back. In his senior year, he was TB10 Scholar Athlete, received a Most Outstanding Player Award, and was a key member of the first Aquinas State Championship football team. Cory was aggressively recruited by Hartwick College, where he received an academic scholarship. He remained a starter for his entire 4-year college football career. A team captain, Cory left Hartwick as one of the most decorated football players in their program's history. Cory was honored his junior year as third-team All-American by Football Gazette, and in 2000 he was named Hartwick's most outstanding male athlete. As a freshman, Cory was selected ECAC Rookie of the Year. He left Hartwick with an incredible program record, 25 interceptions and 57 pass breakups. His 204 career tackles rank 9th in Hartwick's all-time list. Cory graduated from Hartwick in 2003 with a Bachelor's of Art degree in Business Management. Upon graduation, Cory remained at Hartwick as an assistant football coach for the 2003 season. In 2004, Cory obtained a job with a company providing food service at the 2004 Olympics in Athens. Just 9 days after arriving in Greece, on July 16, 2004, Cory was struck and killed by a speeding driver. At Hartwick, Cory's number 33 was retired at the start of the 2004 season, and in 2005, a memorial overlooking the football field was built in his honor. In 2008, Cory was unanimously inducted into the Hartwick College Athletic Hall of Fame. At the Aquinas Institute, the Cory Sram Memorial Scholarship was established in 2004, providing tuition assistance to an Aquinas upperclassman who display loyalty to the ideals and values of the Aquinas Institute and a determination to achieve athletic excellence while participating in Aquinas athletics. Cory was inducted into the Aquinas Institute Hall of Fame in 2009. He was again honored as a Hall of Fame inductee in 2011 when the entire 1998 New York State Championship Aquinas football team was honored, making Cory an Aquinas Institute Hall of Fame double inductee. This year would have been Cory's 20th high school reunion. And because of his winning smile, his ability to lift the spirits of everyone around him, his work ethic, positive attitude, and ability to overcome adversity continued to inspire all who knew him, it was only fitting that this year's Mission Bouts are dedicated to the memory of Cory Sram.
Great tribute to Cory Sram here, right up in the ring by
As Mark Twain once said, it is not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Please stand for a moment of silence as we honor Cory. Thank you very much.
It's a nice tribute. That's the traditional final 10 count for...
Ladies and gentlemen, I just have one question to ask you. Are you ready? Let's let the bouts begin.
So we're getting ready for our first fight tonight, which is between, and this is an interesting fight because it's the first time that a female has boxed a male. And we've got Alex on right. She's in 8th grade, and she's going to be boxing Mike Quinlan, who's a 7th grader. This is an exhibition, and Alex is an outstanding young lady and stuff. And Mike and her have been working out, and they've been doing very well together. So now we're going to see them get out here in front of the whole crowd and show us what they've been doing. This is really a grounds-breaking thing to see a male versus a female.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been a few pro matches where they've tried that.
And our referee is Coach Cat.
And in the blue corner for the class of 2024,
Mike Quinlan. Mike is from Rochester, and his mom is Jeannie, and his dad is Michael. And he's got a brother and sister named Sean, and a sister named Leah. And Mike, as I said, is currently in the 7th grade, and this will be his first bout as a Mission Bouts fighter. His favorite boxer is Muhammad Ali, and what a nice tribute. We see that every year. Muhammad has a special place in the heart of everybody here because he came here 25 years ago this year.
And Alex's favorite boxer is Rocky. I assume that means of movie fame.
So maybe he should be doing some body punching, huh?
Could be.
So we're getting ready to square off this opening bout between Alex Enright and Mike Quinlan.
Getting your battery? I'm getting a bunch of
Real aggressive start by Alex. Why? She's coming right at him.
Yeah, and I'll turn it off in between.
Little headgear problem here by Mike. Having a little trouble seeing. Especially with that flurry coming at him there that Alex went after him with. They're boxing more like brother and sister, aren't they?
Well, could be.
That's the way I remember my kids.
Of course, Dom doesn't teach his fighters to wait.
No, he doesn't.
You can see that.
Yep. Oh, big right hand there by Mike, right on the. Another one popped through there and stuff. Big little counter punching going on here by Mike Quinlan to feign off this big aggressive attack here by Alex. That was a pretty good start, pretty good first round.
Yeah, Mike started to come back a little bit there.
Yeah.
In the last 10 seconds.
Mike says it means a lot to me that I have to grow and get stronger as I train harder and harder each time. I get better every practice. And I plan to become an engineer because I think it looks like a cool job. And it is. I'm sure it is, Mike. You'll do great with that. Over here in the blue corner, working with Mike is Dylan Cupp and Henry Keister. I'm sorry, that's the blue corner. Blue corner is Tom Foronella and James Graham.
We find that both these youngsters have been working hard all season, and our youngest, and it's an interesting bout. It's kind of slightly groundbreaking. Again, it's the first girl and boy exhibition fight.
Yep. Oh, good hook there. Good hook there. And the right hand also by Mike, but Alex just keeps on the heat. Oh, she took another right.
He's getting the jab in.
Mike's using his left jab more. That first round, he fought more southpaw. Whoa, there was some clean shots landed there by Mike, but really aggressive and non-stopping punching by Alex.
Attention, if you have a black Volkswagen license plate JDT 2952, your lights are off.
Alex is from Webster. Her mom's name is Donna.
2952, your lights are off.
Donna Enright, and she's in 8th grade, and this is her first year boxing. And of course, as we said, this is a exhibition, and her favorite fighter is Rocky. As you know, Rocky in the movies, he always kept coming forward. So did Rocky Marciano, you know.
Well,
Rocky Graziano, you know. So
that they did.
So she's certainly picked the right type of leader the way she fights.
She's emulating their style.
Yeah, and she also at Aquinas here. She participates in soccer and lacrosse, so she knows she's got some pretty good lungs. You know, she can breathe up, got some good air, and she plans to go to college. You know, when time is ready, and she likes traveling also. And she's a pretty good all-round athlete. Working the red corner, working the blue corner is Tom Florinella, James Graham, and in the red corner is Dylan Cupp and Henry Keister.
She was up before the bell rang and ready to go.
She's certainly busy. Some good clean shots though landed by Mike when he gets a chance.
I kind of like the way Mike stays cool.
Yeah.
Under the flurry.
And he's opened up a little bit more too. You know, he's
just waits for the opening. He's getting those jabs in. No, he just got caught a couple times too.
Oh, good fight. Good fight between these two. Very good fight between Alex Enright and Michael Quinlan. Mike Quinlan.
These bouts are all hard.
They are, and for an exhibition, and these two just went out there and they said, hey, we're going to fight like we're going for the gold, you know? And we may see these two down the road again, you know?
I wouldn't be surprised. It was a good show.
It was a very good show, yeah. So the officials are going to be putting everything together. Officials are Tom Kelly, Dr. Reese, Ricky, Mike Quinlan's father. And there they raise both their hands. This was a great exhibition. No winner or loser.
Outstanding job by Alex.
Good job.
Yeah, it was good kids to work with.
So now we're going to move into our second fight of the night. We have 10 fights tonight. So it's going to be very busy. And entering the
For
ring.
our second bout of the night, these ladies were hesitant about sparring when they started this year. Then they tried it, and they haven't stopped since. Let's get set for bout number 2. In the red corner, from the class of 2022, Liliana Visca.
Liliana Visca. Liliana's in the red corner.
And in the blue corner, Giovanna Tomaszewski from the class of 2022.
Giovanni Tomaszewski. She's in the blue corner tonight. Referee again is Coach Cat.
Thank you, Coach.
Liliana, she's boxed in grade 9 as a freshman. She's got a little bit of experience. And Giovanni, she's only 11 years old. Giovanni using that right jab and being countered by the left jab of Liliana. And Coach Kat's intervening right here. She's going to help with the headgear and mouthpiece. Giovanni's got to keep her mouth closed a little bit there.
You see the experience shows the kid's a little older.
Yeah.
Good straight punches.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Liliani coming back now, landing some counter right hands over the jab of Giovanni. That was a good first round. Liliana Visca, she's from Spencerport. Her dad is Dan, and her mom is Kim. And she has several siblings, Adam, Francesca, Natalia, Benjamin, Ellie, and Ellie's an exchange student and stuff who's with the Visca family. She's a 9th grade freshman. She loved the Mission Bouts because it gave her an opportunity to train and learn a skill and to compete. And she's also involved in soccer. She plans on becoming a physical therapist after she goes to college. And she also likes photography, running, and listening to music. Sounds like another athlete with a lot of good wind, good lung capacity. That's so important in any sport.
Absolutely. Physical therapist, a good career. You're in a position to help people.
Yep, that's for sure. Help people that are in really need.
Here we go.
Ooh, good jabs there by Lavanya.
So the coaches said these ladies were a little bit hesitant about sparring when they started this year, but you can tell now they're not hesitant any further.
Boy, they're really pretty competitive here with those jabs, and both of them.
They haven't stopped since.
Well, I'll tell you, those two girls, I don't know who had who the most. That was pretty
tough kids. Yeah, they were pretty even round. I mean, all straight punches.
All straight punches, yeah.
Straight lefts and rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Dan was saying, they didn't want to. They were reluctant to spar, but then they, I guess, apparently got to like it.
Yeah, they got to like it.
There is a rhythm to it that is kind of addictive.
Giovanni, as I said, she's 11 years old and she's a freshman. And what she liked about the Mission Bouts, she said it helps make me tougher and to learn new skills. She plans to go into nursing and when she goes to after college, and she's likes cooking, baking, listening to music, and I think throwing a left jab.
Apparently. See.
Forward, Giovanna, forward, forward behind the cap. There you go.
Oh.
Stay right there, Giovanna, stay right there.
Well, Tomaszewski is coming on strong now.
Yeah, she is.
Sit down, Giovanna, sit down. Forward, Giovanna, forward.
Not much defense
But-
here.
Well, Liliana's giving a little ground.
But, you know, she's staying in the middle of the ring.
Oh, yeah.
She's moving around the middle of the ring, not being backed into the ropes. So, but boy, Giovanna was kind of relentless there.
Yeah, Giovanna had a strong last round.
Yeah. Good fight between those two. Boy. Yes. Thank you. Excellent fight. Giovanna Tomaszewski,
Tomaszewski, I would say.
and Liliana Visca.
You're going to see people coming around with tickets. The proceeds tonight are going to help raise money so our boxers can travel to Cincinnati. So very important if you can help us out tonight. So you see the 50-50 coming around. What's that? Pot is over $1,000 already.
So we're waiting on a decision. Coach Cat bringing the two boxers to the center of the ring.
And your winner from the blue corner, Giovanna
Tomaszewski. Yeah. Well, I think what won it for her is that the strong last round. Up to that point,
Good competitive fight, though. Very
up to
good
that
competitive fight.
point, I think it was a draw.
Yeah. So those first two fights were pretty exciting, pretty good smoking fights there. The Aquinas boxing program is well recognized in the community with the induction of the program into the Rochester Boxing Hall of Fame in 2014, the induction to the Walk of Fame in 2015 at Frontier Field, and just last year, the 2017, the boxing program was inducted into the Aquinas Hall of Fame. All our trophies and achievements can be seen in their new and improved trophy case in the foyer, including our tribute to the great Ali.
And in the blue corner from the class of 2022, Nina Curtis.
So this is going to be a tongue twister for us. This is a Mia Campbell against Mina Curtis.
Oh, you better use the last names.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Both girls are in the center of the ring. Coach Cat, the referee, giving the instructions. Waiting for the bell. Whoa, they're going at it. Oh, good right hand there by Mia. Mina right back in her face.
Wow.
Settle your feet down, Nina. Settle your feet down. Walk her down. Walk her down. There you go. 1-1-2, Nina.
That's Campbell in blue and Curtis. Campbell in red and Curtis in blue. Looked like Campbell there was taunting Curtis a little bit, saying, come on. Oh, that's a trip. Oh, I hope she didn't get hurt. That was a trip. She felt kind of awkward.
Yeah. Looks like she's okay, though.
Yeah. That was Mia Campbell that took that little tumble, but she had a good round. She's from Greece. Her dad is David. Her mother's name is Dana. She got sister Maddie and her and Josh is her brother. She's in 10th grade. And this is her first year, this is her second year in the Mission Bout. She competed last year. Boy, she must have, she sure shows a big improvement, I'll tell you. She's a strong looking fighter. And last year she fought Mickey Knapp. And she was the Freshman Fighter of the Night, won the Freshman Fighter of the Night award. And her favorite boxer is Muhammad Ali. She says the Mission Bout program means a lot to me because it's so nice to see all your hard work come together at the end of the year, and the team supports you like a family. She's also a soccer player. Boy, we got some tough soccer players at Aquinas. I wouldn't want to get in a fight with the girls' soccer team. You know?
Yeah, they're all pretty much all around athletes.
Yeah. Yeah, that they are. We're ready for round two. Whoa, big right hand right there.
Stay right there, stay right there, stay in the pocket.
Whoa, strong attack there by Campbell.
Yeah, she's apparently here to win.
Curtis is going right at her, coming right back at her. What a fight. There goes the mouthpiece. We gotta. Wow, wild swing. Wild swing. Wow, what a turbulent round. That was a rough round.
Pretty
Mia
rough.
Campbell, the red corner, and Mina Curtis in the blue corner. And boy, they are a couple of meanies. They're going at each other pretty good here.
Yeah, Mina kind of just bides her time there, and then she strikes back.
Really. Mina Curtis, she's from Rochester. Her dad is Jody. Mom is Lynette. She has a sister, Liliana, Elizabetta, brother Jack, Nicholas, and Nicholas is a young one that they remember and stuff, and apparently he's in heaven. So we sure want to remember him into our thoughts and prayers here tonight. And I'm sure he's looking down at his sister and watching this great performance she's putting on. She's a 9th grader. This is her first Mission Bout. Her favorite boxers were Muhammad Ali and Rocky Balboa. She says, I've learned to defend myself, met new people, gained confidence. Boxing has been a new experience, both challenging and rewarding. She's also on the soccer and lacrosse team and a dancer.
Here we go in the final round.
A lot of excitement here. Whoa, good.
Real even match here, and they both are throwing down big shots. They both want to win.
So Coach Cat is giving her like a standing count here. She took a big right hand that wobbled her a little bit. Mia Campbell getting a standing count.
And Mina's the younger fighter.
Safety is always the most important thing here with these kids at the Mission Bouts. Boy, look at her come back like a tiger. Woo, wow, what a fight. What a fight. Woo, great fight. Crowd is having a big moment here of excitement.
Well, Mia Campbell there was a little shaken and took a standing 8 count, but she came back and
she come back fight.
Made her point.
Yep. What's nice is the parents are the ones in the corners of the fighters, and they're the ones that give the medals to their fighters. And here's the decision from Brendan McDaniel. Oh, a split decision. The winner is Mia Campbell in the red corner. That was a
hard-fought,
terrific, hard-fought fight, that's for sure. Very good fight.
Very evenly matched. One thing I liked is Nina Curtis threw some body punches.
Yeah.
Which you don't.
Well, we're coming up to our 4th bout here momentarily. Once again, this is it was 25 years ago that Muhammad Ali visited Aquinas when Bob Schwab invited Ali to Aquinas for the Mission Bouts to christen the opening of the Wegmans Napier Center at Aquinas Institute. Ali had 2 things that he liked, and that was boxing and kids, and that's why he came.
We talk about a people person.
You know it. The blue corner, Michael Cerami versus Nick Smith in the red corner. Our referee is Mike Quinlan. Mike Quinlan, he had his son, which boxed a little bit earlier. He's a human relations manager. Went to Aquinas. 5 years he been a boxing coach here after his career with the Mission Bouts. Mike Cerami in blue, Nick Smith in red.
Oh.
Good round. Good first round between Nick Smith and Mike Cerami. Nick Smith in the red corner is from Greece. His dad is Richard. His mom is Sarah. He's in 8th grade. He fought a couple weeks ago in Cincinnati and came home with a win for Aquinas. And his favorite boxer is Sarah Grout and Frankie Tavino. Of course, Muhammad Ali's name is in there too.
Yes.
Yeah. And he likes about the Mission Bouts is an opportunity to work out and make new friends. He's also into theater and band. He plans on going in the military, and he's also into Boy Scouts.
Very good.
That's Nick Smith. Nick is up on his feet quickly there in the red corner. Mike Flynn, the referee, ready to bring them together with making them wipe that floor down in the blue corner over here. Got a little bit wet. Mike Cerami getting in a few clean right hands there and left hooks.
Yeah, Mike Cerami stays on the move. He fights in and out. Doesn't really get hit that much.
Nick Smith hanging tough, staying in close. Trying not to let Cerami get the extension on his punches. But Cerami's landing some good shots, but Smith backing him right to the ropes. Just the pressure takes a lot out of you too, you know? Just the pressure of having a guy coming, walking right through you.
Another good round.
Mike Cerami, he's from Irondequoit. His dad is Mike Cerami Sr. and his mom is Nisha Cerami. Kara Cerami is his sister, and he's a 7th grader. Boy, we got some young fighters going to be around for quite a while here. This is his first year boxing, but you know what? Boxed a couple weeks ago in Cincinnati, and just like Nick, he came home victorious.
The experience shows.
Yeah. His favorite fighter is George Foreman.
All right, there's someone different.
Yeah, someone different. Someone powerful, though. And he's looking forward to a career in going to getting his degree in chemistry down the road at RIT. Good school.
Good goal.
He plays modified football and modified lacrosse here at Aquinas. After college, he's looking, after graduation, he's looking to go into missionary work.
We're following the same pattern here.
Oh, good right hand knocked.
Yeah, Nick really needs to start punching.
Yeah, right hand knocked Nick off balance a little bit there. Mike is throwing them combinations and taking a step to the side and leaving Nick without a target sometimes. Cerami mixing his punches up and down also.
Oh.
Good round, good round. Mike Cerami scored some pretty good shots up and down and stuff there. And
he did. He kept busy. And,
kept busy. Nick Smith was very game and stuff, but Cerami was very busy, and that could benefit him in the decision.
Yeah, he would score and then step out. Score, step out. So,
yeah, he'd throw 3-4 shots and take that step to the side. Have to make Nick regroup.
Special thank you to all the parents for their involvement for setting up and moving the rings to ensure these athletes show up to practice every day.
He seems a little upset now. I'm not sure why.
Team mom, Tackle Bone, who was instrumental in planning and executing all our events, keeping the coaches organized. He was also the apparel designer extraordinaire. He's the one responsible for the amazing Mission Bouts apparel that's for sale right over there.
That was a good fight. They've all been good fights so far.
Oh, they have. As I said, these bouts are all hard. They come to fight.
Mike Quinlan, former Aquinas champion and USA boxing official. Michael Cerami takes home the win, but a game effort by Nick Smith. You can tell these guys are friends, the friends even outside the ring here and stuff. They're just jiving with one another here in the ring center. Being congratulated by each other's parents. As we remember 25 years ago, another thing about Muhammad Ali is he seemed to like interrupting the kids' classes here at Aquinas. He'd walk in probably 8 to 10 classrooms, said hello to everybody, did some magic tricks for the kids. Bob Schwab, our great head of boxing program here for so many years, he remembers that the kids were in total awe with Ali here.
I believe it. I remember the day he spent a day in Rochester in 1985.
Here we are, the fifth fight of the night already, and we got Sarah Grout. She's in the red corner, and against Jordan Laverde. And Jordan's in the blue corner. Referee Mike Quinlan has given the instructions to both fighters.
It's a rematch from last year. Should be pretty exciting. Sarah leaves us this year, but Jordan is going to move up into the captain's position next season. In her last season. Not much more to say except they're really fierce fighters.
Ooh, good body punch.
What a body punch.
Oh, a couple body shots.
Oh, Tony Zale.
Oh, big in the body. Oh, good action between Sarah Grout and Jordan Laverde. Laverde's in blue, Grout's in red. Good round. Jordan Laverde, she's very aggressive. She throws a lot of punches and stuff. And Sarah, she kind of countered nicely with 3 strong body shots. Got Jordan to back off a little bit there and stuff with those 3 shots.
Yeah, they were powerful.
They were.
I wouldn't want to get hit by them.
Me neither.
Yeah, body punching is often shunned by amateurs, but that just shows how effective they can be.
Do it on the other one. Which one did you do it on?
I did.
Okay, we're ready for round 2. Sarah Grout, she's from Greece. Against Jordan, she's from Spencerport. Strong attack by Sarah and good counter punching by Jordan here. These girls know how to fight, don't they? Whoa, strong, three big strong shots here by Sarah. Jordan took it well, but another good body shot there. Strong round by Sarah Grout. Sarah's from Greece. Her dad is Rob, mom is Kristen. Catherine, Audrey, and Daniel are her brothers and sisters. She's a 12th grader. She boxed in 2017 and 2018. Her favorite boxer was one of my favorite boxers, Coach Dom. She says it's been a most important thing to me, the Mission Bouts. It has taught me so many life lessons. I am so grateful to have had this chance. She hopes to go to Brockport for criminal justice and psychology. She's in dance. She's part of the National Honor Society for Dance Association. And Jordan Laverty is from Spencerport. Her dad is Tom. Mom is Christina. Tommy's her 16-year-old twin brother. She's a junior. Favorite fighter was Muhammad Ali. This is a family to me, she says. It's not only teaching me to better my skills in the ring, but better myself outside. And she's on varsity soccer.
And here we go.
Go to medical school. Jordan Laverty in blue, Sarah Grout, she's in red, and the crowd is excited. Oh, a good left and right hand by Jordan. Oh, another good left and right hand. She's landed some good straight headshots this round. I think Sarah had such a good second round, I think she tired a little bit.
Could be. It's a very close fight.
Very close fight. They're hammering away, coming down to the wire. Both of them want it. Who's going to get it? Oh! That was a tough ball. I think they stepped on each other's feet. That'll hurt you and knock the wind right out of you.
Yeah, they both went down. But I guess Jordan got the worst of it.
Yeah, she landed on her hip. Boy, that was a great fight, right to the final punch, that's for sure.
That's a tough one to call.
Yeah, it's a tough one to call.
So give another round of applause for Sarah and Jordan.
Good fight. That's a hard-looking ring surface.
More proud parents.
It was a tough rematch.
That was a tough rematch, and they knew because they knew each other. That's why it was such a good fight. They knew each other from last year, and they developed. With all those punches, you get hit in the nose, and the worst pain is going to be in your hip. You know.
That was kind of strange there at the end, the way they...
Yes, sir. Jordan
did it.
Jordan Laverde comes away with tonight's victory.
No, that was a close one.
That was a close one.
I mean,
that could have gone either way.
Yeah.
That was a
The
very good
Aquinas
fight.
boxing program is well recognized in the community.
Very
with
good
the
fight.
induction of the program into the Rochester Boxing Hall of Fame in 2014.
Great sportsmanship being shown
the induction
there.
into the Walk of Fame 2015 at Frontier Field. And just last year, June 11, 2017, the boxing program was inducted into the Aquinas Hall of Fame. Now, our trophies and achievements can be seen in our new and improved trophy case in the foyer, including our tribute to the great Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali visited Aquinas 25 years ago when Bob Schwab invited Ali to Aquinas for the Mission Bouts to christen the new Wegman Napier Center at Aquinas Institute in March 1994. Ali said AQ had two things that he liked, boxing and kids. Apparently, Ali also liked to interrupt classes. He walked in probably 8 to 10 classrooms, said hello to everybody, and did magic tricks for the kids. Bob Schwab would tell local reporters, and the kids were all in awe. There's a case when you're raising money for Brazilian fathers, right? And that's not even his religion, Scott Petroniak said in the paper. He's a Muslim coming in to do that. But that was how he lived. He was an incredibly tough, yet gentle and giving human. Mission Bouts raised over $28,000 that year. This year, another incredibly tough, yet gentle, giving human, Coach Dominic Arioli and his rock boxing team, in honor of Ali, created the Strike a Pose Challenge to fight against Parkinson's disease, a disease that the champ battled for over 30 years. Rock boxing generated $6,100 to go to Parkinson's Foundation, and the theme was used across the U.S. by Parkinson's Foundation to generate donations for a worthy cause. Based on the deep-rooted tradition and history of this program, not only do we see lots of families, sons, daughters, siblings come to the program, but we are starting to see more of the alums coming back. If there are any AQ boxing alumni, please stand up right now and get recognized.
Well, geez, it's an honor to talk to you, Coach Kat.
Thank you.
How long have you been doing this at Aquinas now?
This is my 10th year.
10th year, wow.
Yep.
I was reading here that you've coached over 100 different kids or 100 different...
100 different bouts now. Yep.
That's what you've refereed?
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
You're such a landmark here with the program.
Thank you.
You know, coaching and also being up there doing the officiating and stuff, you know.
Yep.
But, geez, I hear so many people talk about the great job you do.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, how did you get into it?
Really through Coach Dom. So I was at Rock Boxing, and I did it for a lot of the amateur fights as well. And then Coach says, hey, why don't you come out to this Aquinas program and check it out? And I never left, you know. It just
fell in love with it, huh?
Oh my gosh, it's such a family that, you know,
It is, yeah.
Even though it's a tough sport and it, you know, people, you know, they're fighting each other.
Yeah.
I've never felt so involved in such a community. I mean, it's such a loving place and supportive place. So yeah.
It is. I mean, you just look around, you can see that the people of all ages and stuff, and so many alumni that come back. You know, so makes you feel so good, doesn't it?
It does. And you know, it's funny when you say alumni. I think it was last year when it was the Dick Corbett had donated. It was 2016. I can't remember now. Time flies.
Yeah, it was.
But
17,
we were at
right?
we were at the football game. And there was a ton of alumni there, and they had their year on them. And one guy had 56.
Wow.
And Tekla had pulled him over. He said he was in the boxing program when he went to school here. And so Tekla said, hey, well, why don't you meet? This is Coach Kat. And he looked at me so funny. And then he called his friend over. And his friend came on over, and he was also class of 56. And he says, this is one of the boxing coaches. And the gentleman looked at me and goes, nope, we didn't have you when we were going to school. And I thought, you know, that's really cute, but it's also a great sign of how times have changed. And when we see just the participation of the females in the sport as well, and the youth, like we've got so many younger kids coming into the program, it's amazing.
As a matter of fact, you now even have more girls boxing in the program than you do guys. And look at the great fights they put on.
Yes.
I mean, they're so technically gifted. I mean, I remember the first few years and stuff, it was fun to see them, but now they're really becoming skilled.
Yep.
That's a tribute to you.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, tribute to Coach Dom. He teaches us all. So, you know, and he's so focused on technique, and we're so focused on technique. We don't want people to come to a fight and see a brawl, right? We want people to walk away
Right.
to say, hey, wow, those kids really know how to box.
They do, and I'm looking at the girls. I'm going, gee, the way they throw their punches and everything like that. They're really advanced. I
Yes.
mean, they're doing so excellent.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And it's sad to see, Sarah Grout was there and she's leaving us this year, and it's going to be horrible to have to say goodbye. But,
Yeah.
I get Jordan and Mia and Mina were super fierce in there. And, I've got
They
several
were,
years
weren't
left
they?
with them. Yeah. Imagine them in the next 2
yeah.
years.
I can't wait. I mean, I hate to say that because I'm going to be a lot older, but I mean, it's been fun watching everybody progress the way they have,
Yep.
I've been doing this for quite a few years now with Aquinas, and way back when Muhammad Ali and even before Muhammad Ali came
Oh, you
and
were
stuff.
here with Ali?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So and even a few years before that, I started doing the broadcast, a couple of years, I think it was. But to see the way this program has just completely gotten so much better every year and stuff. You're a big part of that progress. Thanks so much.
Thank you, and thank
Now,
you for being part of this.
What do you do beside box coach?
I'm actually in the wonderful world of information technology. I've been in that career for 20. This will be my 25 years
Nice.
in that. Yeah, so I've battled my way. If you punched my way to the top in that field, which is predominantly men. So what I'm hoping that a lot of not only girls, but all the kids that come through this program learn that kind of confidence to take into the big world when they get there, because they're going to need it.
Well, I wouldn't expect that you take a back seat to any man or anybody else,
No.
and stuff. So that's a great field to be in.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It advances so quickly. When I started, I think there was like 3.6 people in the whole world had access to the internet. 3.6.
Wow.
And now there's almost 60% of the world has access to the internet, and that just shows you how much technology has advanced and changed. And we in IT have to every year look at technology and understand and the security around it. It's incredible to watch the shift. So want these kids to be ready out there and be able to adapt to all that change.
Well, I'm sure a lot of them will follow your footsteps.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
We're getting cut off.
Well, thank you very much
Thank
for coming
you.
by. It's
All
a
right.
pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of the fights.
You too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we are ready for the sixth bout of the night. These are two incredible athletes playing lacrosse in addition to being part of the boxing family. Alex is a past recipient of the Avocado Award for dedication. He has been with us for several years, but he hasn't fought due to injury until his fight a few weeks ago with a win against Cincinnati. This is Brian's first year. He is a fabulous athlete. He also had a match with Cincinnati where he learned the importance of conditioning when he get into the ring. Representing the red corner from the class of 2020, Alex Bowes. And in the blue corner, also from the class of 2020, Brian McGee.
Well, this is going to be a great fight here for us. We've been waiting a long time to see Alex. Alex has been injured for a couple of years. His mom is our boxing mom here, Tekla Baum. And we're so excited to see this match take place. Alex has been waiting a long time. He's from Charlotte. His mom is Tekla, as I said. His dad is Rick. Michael's brother graduated the class of 17. 2015, Alex fought and he won his fight. Fought Frankie Trevano, and he won the El Bracuda Award. He's in the red corner. Brian McGee is in the blue corner. Ooh, a big wild right hand landed there by Alex. Alex got some good moves. Throwing a jab, covers up well, keeps his hands high.
Alex showing a lot of craft there.
Yeah, and Brian coming right in and bringing the fight to him. Good defense though. Good sneaky right hands too. Brian keeping the pressure coming on Alex, but Alex boxing very nicely. He got good footwork. Good looping right hand there and stuff, and a 1-2 punch by Alex. Brian McGee had a
Good round.
Yeah, very spirited attack by Brian McGee and a good defensive and good counterpuncher by Alex Bohm. Alex, as I said, is from Charlotte. His dad is Rick. His mom is Tekla. We couldn't get around here without Tekla. She's the person who has put all these information together for us so that we can broadcast these exciting events to you. Alex says that his hard work and dedication, lifelong friends here, gives him strength for other sports. All that from his involvement with the Mission Bouts program. He's also on the lacrosse team, and he's getting some good experience over here. Not only being the brother of an Aquinas boxer, but being part of the Aquinas family. Blue corner is Brian McGee. Brian is from Greece.
All right, here we go, round two.
Both boys meet in the center of the ring.
Brian needs to get under that jab. And
oh, good overhand right there, too. Oh, big uppercut there thrown by Brian. Got a little bit of blood coming out of Brian's nose right now. Those combination 1-2 punches there by Alex and Suffer, scoring pretty frequently. And there's the bell, and in that good round there. Brian McGee, he's from Greece, showing some really courage and tough determination there. His dad is David, his mom is Dana. He's got a brother Kevin who's 21. He's a junior this year. His favorite fighter is Anthony Joshua, who happens to be my favorite fighter of the current fighters right now. He says it's been a great it's proven to me that I can push through mental barriers.
On the other side of the logo.
Good combinations there by Alex. Brian staying right on it. Brian keeping the heat on, but Alex really got good combination.
Alex opening up even more in this last round.
Good body attack, kidney shots there by Alex Bohm.
Well, Brian's game. He's staying right in front of him. He just needs to throw maybe more punches.
Brian coming right back, but Alex meets him.
Oh, there he goes.
He throws that wild right hand ever so often and scores.
Yeah, he just needed to throw more punches.
Fight.
Yeah.
That was a very good fight.
Real good kids, tough kids.
Yeah.
Let's give a round of applause one more time for Alex and Brian. Right here. Okay. And the winner from the red corner, Alex Bohm.
Alex Bohm, he's the winner in this fight. That was a tough fight. Brian McGee and gave Alex a real tough fight. Alex stayed with him. He moved nicely around the ring through good combinations, but Brian was always right there trying to cut the distance and keep the heat on him. It was a very spirited fight, and the winner tonight is Alex Bohm.
Yeah, Brian landed a good right in the last round. He just needed to throw more of them.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Our officials and judges tonight, Tim Kelly from the class of 2004, Dr. Anthony Rickey from class of 1976, Mike Quinlan from the class of 1995, Coach Cat, and Kevin Casey. Okay.
So we're coming up to our seventh fight of the night.
Melina. And we have Melina in the ring. She is going to draw the lucky number. The winning number tonight, 750377. 750377. Our seventh bout, Brianna is excited, a second-year boxer. This year she is fighting again a first-year boxer, Leah, who is an incredible and focused athlete. She brought the fierce against her Cincinnati opponent and showed us real grit and determination. Representing the right corner from the class of 2021, Brianna Slingerland. And representing the blue corner from the class of 2020, Leah Anachino.
Here we are, our seventh bout of the night. Leah Anachino versus Brianna Slingerland.
Coach, I'm getting good at this. I feel good about it.
Slingerland, I'm sorry.
Slingerland.
What's that? I know, right?
Look like a double I. Whoa! Brianna and Leah both doing everything they can to get inside and pushing off, and Mike Quinlan, the referee, warned them about pushing off on each other. Leah trying to land them body shots underneath on Brianna, scoring pretty good. Both girls trying to do that, a little payback. Body shots hurt. Boy, look at the determination in these girls.
Boy, they're toe-to-toe.
Wow.
To say the least.
Neither one backing up.
Oh, good. No. Good right hand there at the end by Brianna Slingerland. Brianna Slingerland, she's in the red corner. She lives in Rochester. Her dad's name is Joe Mosca, and her mom's name is Tracy Slingerland. She has a sister, Megan, and a brother, Daniel. She's in the 10th grade. She was on the 2018 boxing team, and she boxed Savannah Wright. Her favorite boxer? Guess who? Muhammad Ali. This program has helped me find my passion, and it encourages me to work hard. The Mission Bouts program taught me that with hard work, you can achieve anything. She's also on the cross-country team. And after graduation, she plans on going to college for psychology to pursue a degree with drug and alcohol abuse. She's also into technology and art. That sounds like a well-rounded person to me.
Nice resume.
So we're ready for round 2. Referee Mike Quinlan bringing the two fighters together. Leah Anacino in blue, Brianna Slingerland in red.
Got that sneaky uppercut and body shot.
Oh, good right hand. Tell you, some good chins on these kids.
Oh, they're tough.
There's the bell end in the second round. Leah Anacino, she's from Greece. Her father is Derek and her mom is Cindy. She has a sister, Emma, and a brother, Nick. She's a junior this year, and her favorite boxer is Floyd Money Mayweather. What's the Mission Bouts mean to her? The Mission Bouts program has given me a second family and has taught me the value of hard work and dedication, and to get up and to keep going every time you fall. She's also on the soccer team, and she plays softball. She plans on going to college and majoring in nursing or special education. Boy, these kids have some great goals, don't they?
Yeah, they've definitely been thinking about their futures.
Brian is an exciting second-year boxer. This year she's fighting again for a first-year boxer, Leah, who's an incredible and a focused athlete. She brought that fierceness against her Cincinnati opponent and showed us all real grit and determination. These girls don't back up hardly an inch. They're right there.
No, never so often Brianna sneaks that right uppercut underneath of the body. And look at Leah, how she's throwing them shots. Their right hand's over the top. Whoa.
They're anchored in and they stand their ground.
They do. Boy, big strong rally here by Leah. And here comes Brianna right back. And it ends just the way it should, with them both punching each other in the mouth. Right at the bell.
They're in good condition.
They certainly are.
They threw punches for the full 6 minutes.
Wow. Good crowd reaction. Well, while we're waiting the decision, we'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Spinelli and Dr. Ricky for donating their time to fitting all the boxers with mouth guards. Also to bagpiper Mr. Glenn Johnson, class of 73. All the parents for their involvement, for setting up, moving the rings, ensuring these athletes showed up to practice every day. And also to the best team mom, DeBom, Decla Bohm, who was instrumental in planning and executing all of the events, keeping the coaches organized. She was the apparel. And the winner is Leah Anacino, grabs the victory.
It was close.
Close fight, a good fight. They've all been good fights. No one-sided fights really at all, you know. But also Tekla Bohm is, she's the one that does the apparel designing for the Mission Bouts. All those souvenirs that go on sale and all contribute money to the missions and stuff is done by her. So I'll tell you, she just is a whirlwind of contribution to this program.
At the beginning of the season, they said they wanted to fight each other, and here they are. It should be a good one. Fighting out of the right corner from the class of 2019, Nicholas Anachino! And in the blue corner from the class of 2020, Aiden McClellan!
Thanks, Coach. I say you caught me this time. Now, both these young guys are first-year boxers, and they say they love Coach Cat's ab workouts. Beginning of the season, they said they wanted to fight each other, and here they are. Should be pretty good.
One of the other great officials I want to recognize is Erica Keister. Erica was a great fighter here. She's over here sitting by her dad, and she's officiating this fight, but she was a Boxer of the Year, boxer of the Mission Bouts a couple years ago, and great athlete, went off to college. Good to see her back here, coming back as an official. Oh, good right hand.
Oh.
Aiden McClellan, he's in blue. Nick Anachino, he's in red.
Yeah, Aiden is boxing well, but Nick got a right in earlier. He's got to be careful.
He looks like he's got the power too.
He does.
You know, one punch can change a round or a fight quickly. Aiden McClellan, he's from Penfield. His dad is James. His mom is Victoria. Got a brother Ian and another brother George. He's a junior. His favorite fighter is also Floyd Mayweather. It has mentally equipped me to stay tough, focused with life's future challenges. It is an honor to be part of such a standing tradition as the Mission Bouts. He's also in the varsity football team, varsity golf team, and the varsity lacrosse team. He's looking to possibly go on to college into ROTC and for the military.
Busy young man.
Busy guy, yeah. But it goes to show you these Aquinas boxers, they excel in all different kinds of sports.
Yeah, watch out for that counter right.
Did you say that? He's firing that right now.
And some body punches. Yeah, Aiden needs to keep jabbing and moving.
Aiden keeping them hands busy. He's making Nick have to go on defense more than that he would like, but it's the right thing to do, because if he gets hit with that strength, that big, powerful right hand there.
Oh, Aiden scoring with some good rights there.
Very busy round for both guys, but Aiden McClellan landed a lot of good lefts and right shots there. Nick Anacino, he's from Greece. His dad is Derek. His mom is Cindy. His got a sister named Emma and Leah, who we saw earlier tonight. He's a 12th grader and he's a senior. His favorite fighter is Mike Tyson. He says the Mission Bouts have only been around a short time, but ever since I was younger, I love coming to the Mission Bouts. It's a great thing and I am excited. He's also a very celebrated player on the football team, and he plans on going to the U of R after he's done with Aquinas. The sport he also enjoys is weightlifting. He's a strong-looking guy.
Well, Mike Tyson is an appropriate favorite fighter for him.
And they pick right up where they left off after the last two rounds. Whoa, there's that right hand along the ropes. It could be dangerous.
To your right, Aiden, to your right. Get back to work.
Well, both guys showing their true grit there.
Yeah, Nicholas can't be discouraged.
Well, I guess
Just
not.
keeps marching forward.
Oh, Aiden firing them shots. I'll tell you, he's landed a lot in the shoulders of Nick. Or of Aiden, I should say. Looks like a little claret coming from Aiden's nose, though, so looks like he's gotten through a little. We're down to the final seconds. And there's the bell, and a good fight.
Yeah.
Good tough fight between Nick Anacino and Aiden McClellan. That's the kind of fight the Mission Bouts are all about. Once again, we'd like to thank our officials, Tim Kelly, Dr. Anthony Ricky, Mike Quinlan, Katia Chapin, Kevin Keister, and Erica Keister. They do a great job for us. Couldn't do anything, couldn't put the show on without them, that's for sure.
Yep, that's what I was trying to do. Give me one more round of applause for Nick and Aiden. Good one,
Ready for the
The
decision.
winner from the blue corner, Aiden McClellan.
So the winner in the blue corner was
Aiden McClellan.
Aiden McClellan. He comes off with a win over Nick Anacino. Tough fight, tough fight. I wouldn't want to get hit by either one of them two guys.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let us remember Mr. Joe Sirianni, a longtime supporter of the Aquinas boxing family, who passed last year. Also, AJ Spear and Andrew McLaughlin.
Well, Aiden earned it. He stayed busy.
We're
That's
going to
for
have
sure.
10 count for all of those that we lost in our boxing community.
And we're coming up to our 9th fight of the night. We're getting into some good names right now. We got
Thank you.
There was a 10 count for some of the alumni that is passed on.
It is sadly the last Leonardo in the mix as he graduates this year. Last year he won Fighter of the Night and recently won that again as well as Fighter of the Night when he won his fight against Cincinnati 2 weeks ago. We brought Mike Robertson, who graduated in 2017, out of retirement this year to give Sam the fight of his career. Representing the red corner from the class of 2017, Mike Robertson! And representing the blue corner from the class of 2019, Sam Leonardo!
Don't come in until you get up.
So here we have an alumni versus, is this an exhibition, I believe?
It does say exhibition.
Yep, exhibition. Mike Robertson and Sam Leonardo. Well, I've seen both these guys. These guys are both excellent fighters. They've been around, won championships. And the way they were smirking at each other when they came out to touch gloves, it reminded me of Apollo Creed and Rocky Balboa when they came together smiling, and then they both tore into each other. So I wouldn't be surprised if this turns into that.
This is the only feel 'em out round I've seen so far this evening.
And I think that's only because it's an exhibition. Michael Robertson in red, Sam Leonardo in blue. And they touch gloves after that complimentary round to one another. Michael Robertson is from Rochester. His dad is David, mom was Kathleen. He has a sister, Kristen. And as we said before, as it was announced before, Michael was in the fight of the night in 2016, the fight of the night in 2017, the fight of the night in 2018. Favorite fighter is Anthony Joshua. And he says the program has instilled a great amount of dedication and hard work. I am grateful to be part of it. Boxing was his only program and only sport he was in here. And apparently it was his sport because he was in the fight of the night 3 years.
Sometimes exhibitions stay exhibitions, and sometimes they get pretty intense.
That's right. Sam Leonardo in the blue. Michael Robertson in the red. Here we are, the second round of this exhibition here between these two outstanding fighters. Things are starting to warm up a little bit here now.
There's a nice little left hook to the body and head by Leonardo.
Leonardo pressuring Robertson in the corner, making Robertson come back out with that double and triple jab. Good round, good second round.
Yeah, picked up some.
Sam Leonardo in the blue corner. He's from Penfield. His dad is Bill, his mom is Mary Ellen. He's got a brother Josh, Jack, and Will. He's a senior this year. He's fighting one of the top fighters of the past, Michael Robertson. He's been in the Mission Bouts since 2014. He won the Dom Arioli Award in 2014, Freshman Fighter of the Year, Freshman Fighter of the Night, and Freshman Fighter of the Night again. His favorite fighter is Earl Spence Jr. He says, the Mission Bouts taught me to work hard in life and follow my dreams. He's also on the baseball team, plans on going to college, and he likes to fish and play golf. So here we are, heading for the third round of this exhibition between Michael Robertson and Sam Leonardo, two fighters that have been much decorated for their performances in the past.
We're picking up the tempo a bit here.
Leonardo in blue, Robertson in red. I like the way both guys, their eyes are focused on the target.
Okay,
there's
yeah.
the end, a good exhibition fight between Michael Robertson in the red corner and Sam Leonardo in the blue.
And a lot of respect and friendship between the two fighters.
There is, yeah. Well, we're winding down here. We're going to be, after this decision is announced here, which I'm sure is going to be a draw because it's an exhibition, we're going to be moving into our final fight of the night, our main event, more or less, of the night.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring it in the middle of the game. Let's first give a round of applause to our alumni, Mike Robertson, for coming out of retirement tonight. Thank you, Mike.
Good show.
And one more round of applause for the graduating outstanding boxer, Sam Leonardo. This year we are saying goodbye to some outstanding seniors. Let's recognize our seniors right now. Brittany Dam, she is a first-year fighter. Let's give her a round of applause.
They keep things moving here at the Mission Bouts. The next fighters are ready to get in the ring.
Yep.
A 4-year member of the boxing team, Yasmina Chambers. A 3-year member of the boxing team, and another one who did a great job tonight, Sarah Groh. He's been with this program, it seems like his whole life, just boxed right now, Sam Leonardo. And senior they're about to meet, he's been with the program for 6 years, Frankie Tavino. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final bout of the night. These two gentlemen have a long history with this program and were two of our captains this year, not only honing in on their boxing skills, but their leadership skills as well. Frankie is a past recipient of the Al and Joel Schutz Award. This should prove to be an outstanding match tonight. Representing the red corner for the class of 2019, Frankie Tavino!
Ogden's Frankie Tavino.
And representing the blue corner for the class of 2020, Daniel Friedman!
Against the Ronda Whites, Daniel Friedman. Final bout of the night should be a real blast.
There you go.
Oh, strong right hand there by Tavino.
Boy, they're throwing some power. Oh, good
another.
Both boys are digging in deep. Tavino punching hard.
He throws a lot of punches.
Friedman holding his ground, but ever so often those uppercuts and shots to the body by Tavino stand him up. Wow, hard round for both guys. Daniel Friedman from Arundel. His dad is Dave Friedman, mom is Jackie. He's got his sibling is Tyler. He's been boxed. He boxed in 2015, 16, 17, and 18. He won the Dominic Arioli Award, the Freshman Fighter of the Night. Favorite fighter? Joe Frazier, Smoking Joe. The Mission Bout program is like having another family. Your teammates, your coaches are always by your side to encourage you to work your hardest and never give up. That's what the program has meant to him. Other sports he participates in is baseball. He plans to attend college. His other interests besides baseball and boxing are swimming, finding time with his family and friends. That is Daniel Friedman, blue corner. We got a little delay here while Friedman's headgear is adjusted.
So both these gentlemen have a long history with the program, and both are the captains of the red and the blue team here.
Got the two captains duking it out. Frankie Tavino in red and Daniel Friedman in blue. Ooh, good, some good fireworks going on there. Boy, they're digging hard. Neither guy giving an inch. Whoa!
Boy, Friedman is coming back.
Friedman coming back. He's digging in.
He is game.
Punch for punch. Make sure the cameras don't go out on this fight. These guys are going at it.
He's got Tavino giving a little ground for the first time.
Whoa, good shots. Little blood coming out of the nose of Tavino right now. Boy, it's tough. Tough action in there. Whoa, that was a tough round. Good action. Daniel Friedman comes back and with a strong effort in that second round after a real strong effort in the first round by Francis Tavino. Now Francis Tavino, he's from Ogden. His dad is Matt, his mom is Gina. He has a sister, Alicia, who boxed on the 2016 show. In 2016, he boxed Alex Bohm, who we saw win tonight. He's been a winner of the Dominic Arioli Award and also the Alan Joe Schmitz Award. What's the Mission Bouts meant to him? The program has become a second family to me, and I will always be grateful for that. So many of these people say that the boxing program is another family, an extension of their family. He's on the lacrosse team, plans to attend college, major in communications. He's interested in photography, music, spending time with his family and friends. Two fine young men. Francis Tavino in red, Daniel Friedman in blue.
Well, that sense of family, they feel, seems is a big common denominator.
And you can feel it through the whole arena here.
You can.
Both guys coming
Here we
together.
Go. Last round of a great contest.
So let's see who wants it the most.
Oh, Tavino's coming back strong.
But it really comes down to who gets off first. Well, I'll tell you, these guys have thrown a lot of punches, and they're right there, continue to throw. You know, they're strong kids. They don't show any weakness in their arms. All them punches that they're throwing. Oh, good combination there by Friedman. Friedman walking over at Tavino. We're down to the final
finish
seconds.
up here.
Let's see who's got it. It's a close one. What a way to end the fight. Yeah. Give each other a bear hug. Couple bears, you deserve it.
Good contest.
That was a great fight. Great fight to end the night with.
I give Tavino the first round, Friedman the second, and the third one,
pretty close.
Not so sure.
I know, toss-up, really.
Just a reminder, we're going to have an award ceremony after this final match. We encourage you to stay and see the awards coming up tonight. Also, there is a
I'm always impressed with the conditioning of all the fighters.
Great
They're
conditioning.
all trained to go the distance.
You're right. Great conditioning. It's always good to end the fight with complimentary bloody noses to one another too. You know. We'd like to thank Erica Keister, Kevin Keister, Henry Keister, Coach Cat, Tim Kelly, Mike Quinlan, Dylan Cup, Coach Cat again.
The winner from the blue corner,
Whoa, in the blue corner. So Dan Freeman comes back after that first round, and he squeaks out the decision. I'm sure it was a very close decision too, but
In my mind, it was.
well deserved, though. Well deserved, no matter who got that decision. Well deserved. You know? Good
Great.
night of boxing.
Excellent show.
Very good show. Well, again, after a great thing, I'm sure that the spirits of Muhammad Ali and Cory Sram were looking down here and cheering each of these boxers on. The night was dedicated to Cory Sram, and this being the 25th anniversary that Ali visited here and stuff, I'm sure that neither one of them wanted to miss this night tonight. So, God bless both of you.
It's a good show. These are lifelong memories. These are amazing memories for the participants.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean,
And the thing is, these guys are always going to be friends forever. Always. No matter what happens, they're going to be friends forever.
Thank you, you too.
They fought each other. They fought their hearts out, but they also climbed that mountain, and they climbed it together, you know. I'd like to congratulate Aquinas and also Coach Dominic, Coach Cat, for another great show here. Every year it just gets better and better and improves. The conditioning of these kids, I remember years ago when people gassed out a little bit, many years ago, but I'll tell you, since these coaches have been involved in the assistance they get from the alumni, from the former boxers that support it, and the conditioning just gets better and better. And you know what? It shows in the other sports that they're involved in, because you see banners all over this place with championships in soccer and lacrosse and basketball and everything else. And those are all sports that some of these kids have are also on the boxing team. So.
Well, Aquinas has a proud tradition, for sure. Another common denominator in the resumes is that many of them say it's more or less like a new world to conquer, the ultimate challenge.
It is. Yeah. Well, on behalf of Dynamic Reel Video, I'd like to thank my two partners, Dan Cassidy on my left for contributing, and Joe Pantaleo on my right. Joe Pantaleo flew in today all the way from Laos. He landed here about 4 hours ago, and he came to the Mission Bouts because he's that kind of a guy. Came to the Mission Bouts to contribute his time, and so thankful after that long flight. But Joe, you're amazing. Thank you so much.
A pleasure. It's great to be home, and it's certainly great to come home to a terrific event like this.
And Dan, thank you also for your contributions. One of the great historian people that I know, especially with your knowledge of Muhammad Ali. And thanks for being here and giving your support also.
That's great. I missed the last couple of years, but glad to be back here. Thank you very much.
So on behalf of myself, on behalf of Joe and Dan, I want to thank the Aquinas Mission Bouts, and this would be Dynamic Reel signing off. Thanks again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our awards. Please direct your attention to the ring. Our first award of the night is the Freshman Fighter of the Night. And our Freshman Fighter of the Night is Giovanna Tomaszewski. Our next award is the Fight of the Night, the Best Fight of the Night, Mia Campbell and Mina Curtis.
Mia, she's coming.
Our next award is Fighter of the Night. And this is awarded to Aiden McClellan. The Alan Joe Schmitz Award is awarded to the Most Improved Boxer. This year, the award goes to Sarah Grout. The El Propoto Award is presented to the leadership for this year, and the award goes to Sam Leonardo. The Dominic Arioli Award is presented to a junior high student who works the hardest and is the most coachable. This year the award goes to Michael Cerami. The final award of the night is the Muhammad Ali Award. This goes to a four-year boxer, best overall. This year's winner, Frankie Tavino. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our award winners tonight. One final reminder that right after this, everybody is invited to Bella Pasta. It is on Ridgeway and Long Pond. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Have a great night.